Yo, what's good? This your boy Jay Howard, the host of The Vent with Jay Howard, and today I want to talk about one of the greatest entertainers of all time, in my opinion, one of the most talented brothers of all time, one of the most blessed, and to me, in some shape, form, or fashion, he's underrated, and that's Will Smith. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Will Smith gets the credit he deserves in Hollywood? I mean, this man has done so much for Hollywood. He is an inspiration to a lot of people. You know, Will Smith he's bringing his kids along, you know what I mean, to be successful. He has a very successful wife. He has had success in music, television, and in film, all three. Will Smith is a flat out dog, you know what I mean? The man takes care of himself. He's into his spirituality. Will Smith does a lot for the community. Will Smith does a lot for falls on the humanitarian side. He does a lot. You know what I mean? Do Will Smith get the credit he deserved, though, especially in Hollywood? When you look at Will Smith's body of work, are you ready? I mean, he started off with Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. He did 9 albums. He did, I think, 4 solo. I think he did 5 with Jazzy Jeff. Will Smith has done over 29 movies. He has a new movie coming out, 2013 with his son, After Earth. He has produced, I think, 12 movies on his, that he put out himself. Will Smith had 14 movies that made over $100 million. He had, I think, 4 movies that made over $5 million. Will Smith has done a lot in a short period of time. When I say a short period of time, this man is not even 50 years old yet. And I think his net worth in the box office is $5.7 billion. That's what he has grossed globally. You know what I mean? Where does Will Smith sit in Hollywood? When you look at a lot of the black directors and black actors, you think of Denzel Washington, you think of Samuel Jackson. You go back to Lou Gossett Jr., James Earl Jones. And, people, you think about the success of Bill Cosby. Where does Will Smith sit? Think about Eddie Murphy. You know what I mean? Tyler Perry. Where does Will Smith sit? When I even bring up comedy, Will Smith was hilarious on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He has a comedic side to him that's fantastic. Where does Will Smith sit in Hollywood? Is he Hollywood? Is Will Smith the epitome of Hollywood? We have to start thinking that way when we start thinking of film and how this man has dominated Hollywood. With being able to, the holidays coming around, and you say, what movie am I going to see? This man is constantly for 5 and 6 years straight dominating with a holiday spectacular movie that's going to be in the box office either for Memorial Day or the 4th of July. Will Smith was the man, and he still is the man. Where does he sit, though? We don't hear a lot about Will Smith. We started to hear a lot of negativity about Will Smith, saying, I read a lot of stuff online asking, is Will Smith gay? Is he a swinger? Is him and his wife swingers? Are him and his wife getting a divorce? They even talked about the kid, his daughter wearing the tongue ring or whatever she had, cutting her hair off. Will Smith studying and being a part of Scientology. You hear a lot of things about Will Smith, but where does Will Smith sit with his accomplishments, though? That's what's more important than his personal life. And I want to know from you guys, where does Will Smith sit? When I think about Will Smith, it's very encouraging to know that you got a guy that went from rap. And we know how it is. Everybody wants to be a rapper nowadays. Everybody says, I want to be a rapper. Will Smith took that hustle, ran with it, flipped it, lost everything pretty much. He lost a lot. A lot of people don't know. Will Smith lost damn near everything that he earned from his rap career. The first part of his rap career before he hit Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He lost damn near everything. Being a good guy, giving out money, mismanaging a lot of things, and he got it all back with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I mean? Will Smith, to me, he's inspiration. I'm just going to be honest with you. He's driving me. I'm a guy that started out as a barber. A lot of people know me. I'm a musician. I do music. Been doing music for a long time. I had my own sports show. I still have it. I still have a sports show called CSC Sports with Jay Howard. I have a cooking show entitled Pub at Home. I've done comedy. I still do comedy now. I did stuff outside of comedy, like this talk show that I'm doing now. I have done a lot of things. And when I have my funks, the days I fall and feel like, whoa, Jay, you doing too much this and that, you'll never get to the place you want to be. I think about people like Will Smith and Tyler Perry. They always rejuvenate me. Even sometimes you can fall in a funk in life where you feel like, man, I'm doing all of this stuff, ain't nothing happening. But when you say all of this stuff, the all of this stuff you talk about, that is happening. You get what I'm saying? That is the happening part. You forget about that. And looking at a person like Will Smith, when you say all the stuff, you compare all the things you've been doing, and you say that's not enough, that is enough. That should be enough to keep you going for more. And that's what Will Smith brings to the table. This man has done rap music, television, and film, and he's still going producing his own film. Now he's putting it into his kids. You know what I mean? And I want to know, where does Will Smith sit? Where can we start putting a title on Will Smith as a legend in Hollywood, or do we have to wait for him to pass on? You know what I mean? Where does he sit? You know, you hear a lot of names. You hear Charleston Heston. You hear a lot of people. Brad Pitt. You hear a lot of people. But where does Will Smith sit? That's something I want you guys to think about. I want you guys to really think about. Is Will Smith getting what he probably deserves from Hollywood? You know, and from, especially, I mean, with accolades, of course. You know, he won probably a couple of Grammys and had some movies that have raised a lot of money. You know, made a lot of money rather. But it's just something missing to me. I don't know what it is. It seems like Will Smith don't get what he probably deserves. I don't know what it is. It's something. It's like, I'm so proud of that dude. You know, he's inspiration. You know what I mean? It just seems like he should be getting more. I want to know what you guys think. I want you guys to really respond to this episode. I want you guys to tell me about how you feel about Will Smith and his career. I'm your host, Jay Howard for The Vet. Till next time, peace. Peace to you too, Will Smith. You're a real dude, man. And I'm out.